Like, I look at myself sometimes and I'm like, oh my God, what are you thinking?
So first one, I think I know the answer to this one, but are there any drinking rules when filming Summer House?
I don't think so. If there are, I have not been aware, which is very clear.
What's the biggest reality TV show filming secret that you can share with us?
Well, gosh, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we don't have any secrets. That's the problem. I guess that we don't film our green screen interviews the day that, you know, something happens.
Do you guys always clean up the party by yourselves?
Yes. Some of us do.
I'd love to. What is the Summer House hangover secrets? Because every time you guys wake up and I see that mess, I'm like, oh God, I couldn't imagine doing this with that hangover.
It depends on who you ask. If you ask Danielle and I, we'll tell you to drink more. That's our hangover secret. Yeah, I mean, you just have to like grab a lover boy and a garbage bag and some sunglasses.
Totally. How long do reunions usually take to film?
I would say, I mean, it depends on what cast you're dealing with, but I think ours last year and this year was probably around like 7 or 8 hours.
Okay, that's a long day. Biggest fashion regret?
I regret every single hungover outfit I put on in the morning where I am like, oh my God, Lindsay, go put makeup on, brush your hair, and I don't know, shower. Like, I look at myself sometimes and I'm like, oh my God, what are you thinking?
I love it. Biggest fight regret?
Ooh, most of my fights are with boyfriends. You know, from season 1, Everett, to season 5 with Stravy. Yeah, I don't know. Like those relationships didn't work out, obviously for a reason. So can't really regret them because I have Carl. So
totally
led me straight into Carl's arms. So
exactly. And then proudest moment on the show?
I would say my proudest moment is a couple of different moments. It's sharing the things that are probably the hardest things to share as a woman, such as sharing my miscarriage and then also sharing my fertility journey and egg count. Those are typically, you know, very difficult things for women to go through. And I was able to go through them with Danielle by my side on national television. And I'm really proud of that because I think it has helped other women across the world.
Definitely. I mean, was that hard for you to open up about? I know Carl was there for you when you talked about your miscarriage too. And, how are things going on your fertility journey?
Thank you. It wasn't, I've always been like an open book. And with the miscarriage, it literally happened a couple of weeks before filming. Right. So for me, it was like, I knew it was going to wind up coming out and I knew I still had Carl to tell. So it wasn't like as difficult for me just because I think of the nature of how it all happened. I found out I was pregnant and a day later I was having a miscarriage and it happened so quickly that I was not emotionally attached in one direction or another. And it kind of gave me the ability to share that journey. So yeah, I received a lot of messages, which were really people sharing their stories with me about, their miscarriages or their fertility journeys. And it was just nice because I think me talking about it helps me personally, but it also helps other people. So.
Oh, definitely. And you don't realize there's so many people going through the same thing. And, it's nice to have somebody that they can relate to and kind of talk about it.
Yeah.